ignore that. But yeah, welcome back to more Treasure Cold Steel for everybody. So today, it's kind of a special day. I mean, this title screen looks great, by the way. I'm going to keep it moving just so we can, not get that scene again. But today's going to be a big day. We're going to be streaming multiple times today. I'm not talking about 2, maybe even 3 times. This will be the first game of them all. So yeah, we got a lot planned. My dog is currently jumping off the couch. So yeah, we're ready. Let's load it up. We'll be right there. Alright, let's get started. You don't know what that sound is, my dog scratching herself. Layla. Okay.
Hey, Yuna.
Yuna, wake up.
Oh, something right here.
Huh?
Yuna Crawford.
Sleeping in class? Were you up late last night or something?
Yes, she was reading cookbooks and looking up recipes well past midnight.
And my dog's back on the couch. Kurt Vander. Altina Orion.
Oh. Kurt and Allie? Wait. What's with your uniforms?
You still dreaming or what?
Sorry, I had to adjust my headset a little bit.
I bet she was having a lovely dream about whoever it is she's planning to cook for.
There's Muse and Ash.
Muse and Ash, too? Hold on. How are you here, Ash? Didn't you...
Goodness, would you all please simmer down?
Class is about to start. We need to snap out of it and focus.
Huh?
And Ada and Fritz are here.
Ada and Fritz? You guys are supposed to be at the main campus. What's going on? Why are you two here?
You really are out of it, aren't you? Did you hit your head or something?
There's Cedric.
What? Crown Prince Cedric? What are you doing here?
Are you serious? Maybe you did hit your head after all. I'm here waiting for class to start. We're classmates now, remember?
Did you seriously forget? The main and branch campuses being merged? All our classes being rearranged?
His Highness, Ada and Fritz were added to Class 7, but that was 2 weeks ago.
They've only been here 2 weeks, but these scrubs are already acting like they own the place.
Watch your mouth. I won't allow you to disrespect His Highness like that. Well, anyway, the fact that we were all at about the same point in the curriculum made things easy.
True. The transfer was fairly smooth, all things considered.
Huh. Oh, I guess that rings a bell, now that you mention it. Man, I must have just had some crazy dream or something.
Well, it's not ironic.
I'm so tired.
Good morning, everyone.
Huh? Who are they?
Okay, Class 7. Looks like you're all here, so we're going to start with today's announcements.
Sorry, everyone. We still don't have a homeroom teacher for you yet. But the 2 of us are going to support you as much as we can. So please, give it your all.
Thank you, Instructor Mary.
You as well, Instructor Makarov.
Anyway, today's class schedule. First off, we've got applied info processing.
That's right. We don't have a homeroom teacher, huh? Shoot. I need to focus on the lesson.
I mean... Come on, you guys already forgetting good old Eryn?
Those days I spent at Thor's were so warm and fulfilling.
Oh.
I was surrounded by my friends and classmates. They were all so brilliant and talented, I could barely keep up. But together, we all supported each other and pushed each other to grow. And not just when it came to academics. We gave our clubs and our personal lives everything we had, too.
Looks like at least the tennis club looks to be the same. All team in the swimming club. Sitting against the ass kicked in chess as per usual. Can Cedric join the tea club?
But for some reason, I couldn't shake the feeling something was missing. A voice that guided us. One that was calm, but carrying way too many burdens. It was a little pushy from time to time, but you could feel the kindness behind it. The voice of someone who had gone through a lot, despite not being much older than us. But whose voice could it have been? I couldn't remember.
Am I in control yet? And there goes my dog again, jumping right back off. One second. I apologize, I had to let my dog outside. Yuna? Your mind seems to be elsewhere today. Are you worried about something? Oh, yeah. Sorry. You know, you've really grown up, Allie. Never would have picked up on something like this back when you first came here. Understanding such emotional intricacies has taken a great amount of effort. Well, much of that what I learned from you and, Allie? Wait, you too? Me too what? I joined Dory's branch campus as part of my work with the Intelligence Division. And then, I met him again. I've got a plan. Let's get out of here, Allie. Where are we going? I'm not going to feel any better just staring at these four walls. I'll just stick it to the dorms with how late it is, but I think there's enough to fresh air to clear our heads. I'm gonna go chat with Kerr and the others. They shouldn't be asleep yet. Okay. I'll come with you. Alright, let's go. The music,
Let's
though.
look for Kurt first. Maybe he's in his room.
We should check to be sure. It's
You
at
can
the
go
far
everyone's
end of the
room?
hall.
Guess not. That's blank. That's the study room. Doesn't seem to be in his room. Must have gone out somewhere. I don't think he would leave the dorms this late at night. Let's keep looking for him. Understood. So I go down? Yeah,
Oh,
training room.
that sounds like...
Aha! He's in the training room.
Okay.
Ha! Yeah! Ho! Strike!
Looking good, Kurt.
Your swordsmanship is as fluid as ever.
Oh, Altina. What are you doing out so late? We were just out to get some fresh air. What's with you, Kurt? Don't you normally practice in the morning? Normally, yes. As for night, I just had the urge to train for some reason. Feels like I'm close to reaching a breakthrough, but something's standing in my way. If only I could speak with him at a time like this. How about you tag along with us then? You could keep us company in our travels for the night. I'm not so sure. Are you planning on going out into town at this hour? There wouldn't be much point. So what's with all the shops being closed? Not to mention, we've been locked in for a long time. You guys, do you remember who was in charge of us before our homeroom instructor? You mean someone who should have been looking out for us even before Ash Music joined the group? Someone who filled the gap for the 3 months, before His Highness and the others arrived 2 weeks ago. Maybe I shouldn't be getting so worked up over this, but I have to know. I just have to, for some reason. You know. Okay, now I'll come with you. It's part of my cooldown. Now that I think of it, how long have you been wearing these uniforms? And what about our other instructors? Can't remember who's in charge of Monte Finance, or Combat Tactics, or even our principal's name. Well, the only way to make up for losing something is to try and track it back down. If it really is worthwhile, then there's no way we can't find it. The instructor's room should be on the 3rd floor. Let's investigate. Okay, hang up.
This is the 3rd floor.
Okay, let's have a look around.
All these nameplates are blank.
They are. These two are roommates. Oh god. I told you I don't want it. I'm not interested. Oh come on, don't be such a prude. It's good stuff. Ash, Fritz, did I ask what's going on? It's nothing really, I assure you. Eyebrows here wanted to take a look at my girly mag. Nice guy that I am, I said I learned to him, but I asked for no such thing. This is all a misunderstanding from the very start. I saw it left out on top of your desk and wondered what it was. That's all. I appreciate if you stop trying to force it onto me. Boys, am I right? They're irredeemable. Please don't lump us all together like that. So it'd be the study with Cedric. Start sliding late into the night again, Your Highness? Oh, that reminds me. You were invited to the tea ceremony club today, right? That's right. I told you joined the swimming club for some exercise. That's a pretty packed schedule. Don't you think you deserve some time just to yourself? Some time to myself, you say. Despite how things may seem, I felt much less exhausted here than in the main campus. All these club activities really helped me unwind. More concerned for all of you. Isn't it about time you started studying in earnest? I'm sure it would do you some good. Can you quit being a jerk for even 2 seconds? You know, you need to be careful what you say. Now, it's alright. After everything we've been through, I don't take it as an insult. And Kurt, there's no need to waste your energy worrying about me. I assure you. In fact, I hope you're in peak condition for our training tomorrow. Of course. And then I guess over here is Muse and Ada. Yep. Muse, Ada. Wait, since when have you two shared a room? You know, how many times have you been in here to hang out now? I know we went over this in homeroom already, but you really do need to get used to seeing us being here. She's right. I understand the last 2 weeks have been pretty hectic. Things have changed, and you're going to accept that sooner or later. That is true. Well, it's not as though we dislike the main campus students. Anyway, it's getting late. Probably shouldn't be wandering around the dorms at this hour. Unless, of course, you would like to stay some immediately discussion of our favorite genre. Ada's agreed to join the literature club. I'm sure she can bring some daring new ideas to the table. Muse, I need to remind you that there's currently a boy in here. And besides, I haven't yet approved of this literature you want to bring forward. That's our Muse. I wonder what the rest of the literature club will react. I'm sure Tatiana will be thrilled at least. Imagine Ash will be in quick for a shock though. Okay, before you head to the next room, I'm gonna go grab my dog real quick, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, I just noticed this. Why is that one's EP low? Like, Eunice is especially low, Altina's kind of full, and Kurt is low. And all their CP is only at 100. What the hell? Rear. We all know who it is. It's Rain. Oh. This is... It's this room, without doubt. I've been here a few times, but I know.
Oh.
Oh yeah, cutscene and voice acting.
A scroll with Eastern writing.
Instructor Eryn!
You guys awakening now? From that very weird nightmare. I don't know how all of you know who Extractor Makarov and Mary are. Alright. Good morning, Yuna.
Was all of that a dream?
Those strange school days we spent with everyone? It seems so.
Wait, you had a dream about that too?
Yes. I get the feeling we were all in the same dream together, Altina included.
I remember now. I was brought to that dark place. The Grawl. I tried to protect everyone, but then Milliam, she...
Don't remind me. Please don't.
No.
Allie, I remember now too. Valimar went berserk.
It wasn't Valimar.
No matter how much we tried to call out to Instructor Eryn, we couldn't stop him.
Now, Eryn, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Chancellor Osborne's words to Instructor Eryn are the last thing I remember. But what happened afterward? How did we get here?
You're all finally awake!
Man, it's about time. You had me worried.
Hey, Emma and Randy.
Emma and Randy!
I am here as well.
We know Rose.
Wait, Rosalia?
But why? And where are we?
Confused, huh? Can't blame you.
Don't worry, you're safe here. This is my grandmother's atelier. It's where I grew up.
This is your family home?
Did they wake up?
Sounds like it.
You're all here.
What a relief. I'm glad you're all okay.
You really had us worried there.
It's nice to finally have a bit of a silver lining after everything that happened.
I'd ask if you're all okay, but...
No one could blame you after all that's happened.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't know, Laura has a new voice actor. So yeah, that's the thing now.
I imagine you must be feeling weak and disoriented. You were unconscious for 2 whole weeks, after all.
2 weeks?
Anyway, first thing you need to do now is eat.
Even soup is fine, just get something in you.
Trust me, I'm just as lost as you are, but we can talk later.
That's right. Let me go make something for you.
Nuh-uh. We're talking now. You need to tell us what the hell happened. And what in the world's an atelier? There's no way
My
we're
bad.
still in
Press
Heimdall,
wrong
right?
button.
My, for someone who spent the last 2 weeks dozing, you certainly are pushy. As the elder, I suppose I should explain. We are currently deep in the heart of a pitch-black forest. Welcome to the home of the Hexen clan.
Whoa. Sorry, my couch just moved. I tried to stand up to reposition myself, my couch just dropped
The
back.
hidden village of Eryn.
And we're finally at the village of Eryn. It's August 1st? Yep. Wait, does that mean you don't know what the others are? Randy Orlando. Crimson Rosalia. Emma Milstein. I'm afraid not. It's my fault. If I was more powerful, I could have brought them here as well. Another loading screen.
What's going on?
Ah, so the Grawl has come unbound.
This whole place is returning to its proper dimension and taking us with it. It's going to cause a distortion. Emma! I'm on it.
Is this?
You're teleporting us outside?
Yes, this will take you straight to Grandmother. Don't worry, I'll make sure we all get out safely.
Okay, we'll leave it to you.
Just be careful.
Emma? Stay close. I'm teleporting you out of here.
Understood. But Instructor Eryn...
Fine, I'll get him! Celine, no! What the... No!
Instructor!
We need to get out of here now! Stay close by and keep a firm hold on Altina.
Muse?
What the heck is that? Grianos? No! Is this Vita's magic?
Correct. A transportation talisman imbued with the power of her deceased familiar. She gave it to me in case of emergency. How unfortunate I have to use it so soon.
Just who are you?
Yuna, Kurt, and Altina too. I'm afraid it's time for me to say goodbye.
Muse!
You can't be...
The Great Twilight has begun, and I too have a role to play. But I will always treasure the memory of these few months we spent together. So please, take care, and just leave Ash to me.
Muse! Come back!
She's gone, Yuna!
We gotta leave now.
This place won't last much longer. We need to get out of here!
Huh. So much happened while we were unconscious. What is Muse thinking? Well, I thought there was something odd about that girl. I expected her to be her and Vita to be working together, though. Hang on a sec, make sure something's working on my end. Twitch kind of froze. Yes, it was quite a shock. She's even teaching her magic. Quinn says she's been put in a pretty tough place. You can ask him all about it later. Okay, I guess we'll do that. That's about as far as our memories go. Oh wait, how did you end up here, Instructor Randolph? Oh, it just ended up working out that way. And more cutscenes. More loading. More loading. There we go.
Grandmother!
There you are. Now we can open the spirit path.
Hey, is everyone okay? Huh?
Randy! We don't have enough time.
I'll use a partition to get the others out. Take care!
So he got here because he ran into the circle. I'm worried about Tio and Instructor Toa, Luis and Jessica too. There's also Lenora, Tita, and the others. Sydney's not accounted for as well. I can't believe we lost 2 whole weeks. It couldn't be helped. That's just how the battle in the Grawl exhausted you. Using pencil dots linked to the actions of night further increased the burden on you. You may need more time to fully recover your mana. The rest of us only woke up a couple of days before you did. The battle really took a lot out from us. Emma? What happened to your black cat, Celine? Celine is psychically linked to Emma. If anything bad would happen to her, Emma would know right away. So far, things have been quiet. Yes, but I've been unable to sense her for a while, though. Even in Civil War, her presence felt very faint to me. Is sounds like the two of you have a relationship similar to Seleus and myself. Yeah. Ellie, I'm sorry. It can't be easy thinking about what happened to Milliam. Yeah, getting used as a sacrifice for the curse. What crappy luck. It's gotta be tough on all of you. Eryn's got the rough end of the stick too. Huh? Instructor Eryn. Guys, Uni, Kurt, Baltini. Your instructor is being held captive by the gnomes and the Ironbloods. This much we know to be true. The Ashen Knight, who was consumed by his power, and the Sword of the End are with him. It's lucky that Selene is there as well. I see. Try to put your concerns out of your mind for the time being. You need to stay in the village to recuperate a little longer. Don't torture yourselves worrying over what you can't change. If you would like to unwind, we have some lovely hot springs here. Who's in love with good old hot springs? I really want to go to a hot springs one day, like an actual hot spring. And here's the village of Eryn. I actually really like the design of this place. Also, the orbital factory is called Gandalf. You gotta love good old Gandalf. Beautiful, isn't it? Certainly is. I think all this was hidden deep within it's Mia. Yusuf is going through it. Well, how about we take a quick look around? Yes, I'd like to speak to members of Old Class 7 again while we're at it. Taking all this harder than we are, I'm sure. Indeed. Yeah, we have to everyone have a proper talk. That's what happened, and where to go from here. About Notebook. You open Notebook by pressing that part of the touchpad, while in the field or the main screen of the camp menu. In the main tab of the Notebook, you can check all your overall rating. Navigation log can be found there as well. Character tab lets you read profiles and additional information on certain characters you've met. The book will automatically record any information on a variety of subjects. More tabs will be unlocked as you progress the game. Here we got quick travel. We got bonus items. Look how the character notes come in. Okay, first. Yep, we got DLC to go through. Headwear. All my DLC I got for the game. Which pretty much all the DLC you could need. Xenon powder. Xenon capsules. A costume for Yuna, a costume for Altina. Then a music costume. Got it there. Yuna's Void costume. Get some Eryn, Range True Dark Prince costume. DLC packs. And there we go. All the DLC. So, what costumes do I have? We have Yuna's travel wear. That's pretty much what she wears in this game. Yuna's shirt with no shoes. A swimsuit. Magical Girl Yuna. Yuna's casuals. Active red. A cheerleader uniform. Crossbow resistance. Lloyd costume. And the Politan swimsuit. Oh, wait, we have... Is that Osborne? Since we have Altina, Ellie, Ren, Dana from Ys. So you guys looks like a bunch of glasses and stuff. A VR headset. head pats. Backpacks. Devil set. Angel set. The True Ashen Knight set. Oh, unit has some things for special to her, I guess. Ultimate Sacrifice Ogre Mask. Unit's 40 glasses. Because everyone has like certain things. Unit's black ribbon. You know, also has a white ribbon. Also, it doesn't look bad. Like, the ribbons don't look bad on her. Oh god, those! No drills! No drills! We got a black... We have a doggy set? Oh my god. Wait, I can set everyone's costume? Hold up, what? This may be a spoiler for the end game, but... Huh? How did I get, like, costumes for them? Yeah, I can't give them anything, really. Only how I get costumes for them. Aurelia, Toval, Vita, everybody. Okay, that's a thing.
What a lovely flower bed.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait. And these blue lavenders, they're...
Eryn flowers. Like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
I'm going to be finished talking. There we go. Let's see, what all do we have to do? 'Cause there's stuff we have to run to. First we gotta go to the general store, which is that way. The Merrick General Goods.
Whoa. This place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
Hello, my young guest. Welcome to Limerick. Allow me to give you a warning before you start browsing. Many of these products are infused with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things carelessly. Magical products? But I guess this kind of stuff for normal for a witch village. Come across some artifacts before, but well... It's a new call hearing that the Hexen clan has always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. Appears they've continued to pass down the knowledge gained from the ancient Sumerian civilization. That's indeed true. Strictly speaking, our products are a little different from the artifacts, but we need split hairs. So long as you're careful with them, no harm should come to you. That's the important thing. I also have some everyday goods and import stocked. If you're going to go have a look through things, it probably ought to be those. Thank you. We'll do just that. This will get a little odd at first, but it's a store like any other. Yeah, could take a look around. We got some moonlight robes. Oh yeah, cause I have tons of money, so everybody get the gear. Dude, make sure I have all these. I don't have any tour bombs. We gotta change that real quick. Stock up. I have no EP charges either. I have no celestial bombs. They also gotta get some food stuff. There we go, there. There we go. I'll make sure I got all the DLCs. Yeah, I did. Okay. I got all the covers. Bunch of items. Yeah, there we go. Everything works in the end. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing with all these, but we'll see. So we gotta talk to people now. Elisa, you're up. Elisa Reinford. Elisa, are you alright? Oh hey guys, good to see you on your feet again. Don't put yourselves alright. You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now after all. I guess we are a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Were you looking through the books here? Yeah, they have a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. But to be honest, I mostly just came for a copy of the Empirical Chronicle. I see, we got one of those too. Thought we were in different dimensional spaces from the rest of the world. Yeah, but it seems residents regularly get various supplies from the outside world. Usually the latest issue of the Empirical Chronicle gets you within a day or two of being published. Huh. Lisa, are you too scared to read it? You could tell, huh? Must think I'm pretty pathetic. After all, we already know whatever's written on it's gonna be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire's a total train wreck. When I think about what happened to Reen, and Milliam, and Laura's father too. And then how does the person who caused all this to hurt is... Elisa. Sorry, buddy. I know I should be trying to set a better example. I need to find out what my mother's playing in all this. I'm curious about what Sharon's doing, too. Now she's back with old Bruce. I'm gonna read this in my room. You guys take it easy, okay? Black Albrecht. I don't think any of us could have predicted he turned to be Elisa's father, Franz Reinford. As well as the person who created me and Milliam. It's no wonder Elisa feels so torn over this, even though she's doing her best to put up a strong front. But with things like this, just what exactly can we do? We'll read the Imperial Chronicle. Full deal. Alright. Politics. National Mobilization Law unanimously approved. On July 31st, the National Mobilization Law was unanimously approved in an emergency session of the Imperial Diet. This special wartime measure, currently a hot topic among the political science scholars, gives the government the power to requisition any resources, personnel included, deemed necessary in the further war effort. All citizens are required to comply with this law in order to boost the Empire's military power in preparation for a potential full-scale conflict with the Republic of Calvard. Further addendums to this law are likely to be implemented in the following weeks and months. These include, are not limited to, the following measures: compulsory compliance with military conscription for able-bodied men aged 19 to 45, requisitioning of everyday goods by the Army, and the government regulation of commodity prices. Obituary: Prince Albert's funeral held. A state funeral for Prince Albert was held a few days ago at Heimdall Cathedral by Head Bishop Sigmar. 4 other archbishops, each hailing from one of the 4 provinces, assisted with the service. Mourners offered prayers for the Viscount Arcade and the young crew members who lost lives in the incident alongside the prince. Authorities currently suspect the Republic of Calvard of engineering the explosion for the high-speed cruiser, the Courageous. As the bodies of the victims were burned to an explosion, they were impossible to recover, and their said empty coffins were used to honor them the ceremony. Access to Crumplerville at the site of the incident is currently forbidden by the military. Update on Emperor Eugen's condition. Emperor Eugen, victim of the tragic shooting, remains in a coma. His prognosis is currently unclear. Readers may rest assured that the world-class surgeons from St. Ursula Hospital in Crossville are preparing for his surgery using cutting-edge medical tech. Officials throughout the country are offering concerned citizens a space to pray for the Emperor's speedy recovery. We were able to obtain a short comment from the situation from Prince Cedric. Since the incident, my mother and sister have been reluctant to leave the castle, and lack even the requisite energy to rouse themselves from those days. I did ask our dear countrymen everyone to offer prayers not just for my father, but also for my mother and sister, who find themselves waylaid by this most tragic event. Emperor's assailant still at large. The investigation into the background of the military academy student who attempted to assassinate the Emperor is still ongoing. Punishment for this heinous criminal is yet to be announced. From the editor, 2 weeks have passed since trouble began at Heimdall. The ominous ringing of the bells, terrified screams became part of the daily soundscape of the city, and suffered attacks from both monsters and mechanical giants. Getting rest is speculated to be a subterfuge of the Calvarian design. Thankfully, the 4th Armored Division and Royal Military Police managed to bring the situation more or less under control. We'll be able to sit here at the Imperial Chronicle office running this column without the efforts of those brave peacekeepers. Editor-in-Chief. Alright, now we gotta talk to Laura, who's, I believe, up there. Am I right? Yeah. Hey, Laura. Oh, it's you. Feeling very rested already? Laura SRC'd. More or less. Oversleeping's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but as Viscount Arcade... For I've heard a state funeral has already been held. For him, Prince Albert, Toval, and the rest of the fallen crew. They said the explosion had completely incinerated their bodies. It was a processing of an empty casket. I still can't bring myself to attend. I think that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet. It just doesn't seem real. Laura, it's only natural to feel that way. When I think of Rain, Celine, and Millie on top of that, it's more than I can even bear. Our city is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Have I learned nothing? Have I not grown one bit? I'm sorry everyone. Please forget what you saw or anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. We're finally woken up, now it's time to plan our future and not weep over the past. Oh, Laura. Okay, we're down. Now Marcus and Gaius at the village center. I said Marcus and Gaius.
Some kind of monument?
I meant Elliot, Gaius.
An unusual one, if so.
Hey there, guys. You seem to be doing better. Elliot Craig. And then we have Gaius Wurzel. You see that deathly pallor is finally left from your face, at least. Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well. When you're dead. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel towards Old Class 7. Oh, come on. You guys just helped us out so much. You guys helped us just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Gaius. Sorry. Pay my grumblings no mind. Wasn't ready. Simple as that. Just something I have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Grawl's road, as I recall. Can't imagine the amount of extra pressure that must be placed on them. Yeah, no kidding. Well, in case you only just woken up, and then we'll be re-energized, but try not to push yourselves too far, okay? We'll try. Thanks for the advice. Next up is Roselia and Emma. Oh, having a look around the village, are you? Are you sure you guys have enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there, sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We conclude that keeping ourselves busy may help us get over our shock. By the way, about that magic feather thing Musa used at the Grawl. You mentioned about a deceased familiar? Yes, that'd be Grianos. He used to be Via's familiar, like Celine is for me. We recently reversed his hand at the end of the Civil War. The Gun General killed the witch's familiar? I had no idea. That's indeed how it happened. Unlike Celine, Grianos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. But Via bonded with him closely nevertheless. He's irreplaceable, to all of us. It was absolutely vital that we don't lose Celine as well. Roselia. I know this before, but if anything happens to Celine, I'll know immediately. So please try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, that seems to be a good point as any to bring this jury exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseams, but I advise you grant your weary bones a bit more rest for your stay. Of course, we'll make the most of it. Where else can we go? Eustace is next, and he's already at the east of the village. There he is. Oh no, here's Miriam's hat. Eustace Alberea. That's Miriam's hat. Indeed, it made its way over to me somehow, through the space-time distortion. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. Let's see, maybe so. Orion, or Tina, rather. I was thinking I'd give this to you once you've woken up. Please take it. It was the only family she had. I can't. You should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Million would have wanted. I see. Very well then, I'll take good care of it. I'd actually convinced myself that I'd never be able to get over things, so long as it was in my possession. Still, in a way, I'm still relieved to keep it, as maudlin as that sounds. But with the curse spreading throughout the Empire, it's more imperative that we figure out how the board will play out from here on. The board? Wait, does this have something to do with what Music's been up to? That's... Dr. Rain did say you'd be able to inform us. That would. I've already been briefed both him and the rest of Class 7 about the situation, in fact. So only fair I tell you as well, now that you're awoken. Listen closely and try to follow along. So Music's actual identity is Boldine Uzalith de Cayenne, the soon-to-be Duchess of the Cayenne family? The pieces all coming together, so to speak. Student Television knew of this all along. Wait, so all this is for real? You see, the Muse foresaw the possibility of something going wrong at Heimdall, and headhunted the top members of the British armies just to prepare for it? That's precisely what I'm telling you. The White Sun Army, she calls it. I only know what I've been told, but it seems Brigadier General Barrios, General Le Guin, and Vila have also been in cahoots with her. Tens of thousands of elite troops all gathered together in secret, with the recovered Pinnacle as their flagship. It's impossible that they intend to implicitly oppose the Chancellor and his faction. But that's insane! Tens of thousands is inconsiderable, but still inadequate to oppose the Imperial Army. If I remember right, a British army is about a good 800,000 soldiers strong, isn't it? And with the National Mobilization Law, in fact, that total can only rise from there. The aim of these efforts are doomed to be a brave yet ultimately futile act of resistance. She's well aware of this, hence why she parted with the rest of the four great houses. The White Sun Army is on its own from here on out. Nevertheless, the girl will find a way. She's almost certainly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things will occur even left Marquise higher on than myself ordered. But I'm certain there are many other risks involved that we couldn't even hope to imagine. We ourselves are blind to Muse's true intentions until only recently. As such, it is crucial that we determine what steps the government and the Royce Army might take next. Such is my duty as the warlord of the four great houses, as well as my brother, the brother of the enemy we found across the Governors General. Eustace. This is a little too much for me right now. I think my head's starting to spin. There was nothing to compare what Muse's had on his shoulders this whole time. If only we'd known. That is a very complex situation, to be sure. It's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. But the blindfolds are off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead. Even we must do so without Class 7's most central piece, their instructor. Well, that helped us clear some things up at least. He's taking this pretty hard though. The instructor ring isn't the only loss he has to deal with. Indeed. Okay, now it's only just the inn and the factory left.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
True enough. We don't get to see you two together very often. Yeah, you make a kind of an odd pair if you ask me. Marcus Regnitz. You think so? I think we get along just fine. Yeah, Macchiato and I are tight. And we've worked together before. 3 months back, I think. When I was waiting to ask permission to use the SSS building for a meeting, I was real impressed with his manners. Ah, so that's how you came to know each other. Wait a minute, Macchiato? I asked him to quit calling me that, but you know how he is. Oh, come on, don't be such a buzzkill. You should be honored. I don't give guys nicknames all that often. Kinda shows you're special to me, you know? That's right, I may have heard your nicknames for Uni and Altina. Never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. At least you're not named Macchiato. Okay, now we gotta head to Gandalf's. Alright, meet Gandalf. He's not an old man with a big gray beard. Oh, so you're the kids from Emma's school. For what's worth, welcome to the village. You're designated contractors for Valimar, huh? Designated contractors? Oh yeah. That's the title we were given when Valimar recognized us for being connected with Instructor Ring, right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. This here is Eryn's weapon shop. You can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. Honestly, I was kinda hoping to teach that we could kiddo a bunch of stuff, but things being what they are, I guess I have no choice but to help you out. I see. We appreciate the assistance. Huh, is that all? Come on, put some spirit into it. I was thinking I'd give you some weapons for the once over, but nah, let's save it for another time. Take a look around, and maybe come back when you're feeling more up to it. Hey guys, modifying your ordnance? Sarah Valentine. Yeah, I couldn't take sitting around doing nothing. I couldn't just sit around and do nothing. V. Clausel. I kinda wish I asked Turbo more about Overwatch when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Mick? Sarah, Fee. Is the Bracer Guild planning on getting involved in things this time? Could be. We haven't been able to get in touch with any of our key players yet, though. And we're still having trouble pinning down the location of the other Bracers who are helping us, such as Agate. We'll look for them once we pull ourselves together. But there's no need to rush into it. You need to take all the time to recover. Not just you, we're letting O-Class 7 have some space to bounce back too. You guys only just woke up. Take things slow for now, alright? Okay. Understood. Phew. Seems we've seen all there was to see. What now? Shall we go back to Roselia's atelier?
The sky above Eryn seems so strange.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
I mean, yeah.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
Got some Aurora Borealis around here. Turn to the atelier. I know it sounds obvious, but it feels like everyone's suffering. You're right, especially Elisa, Laura, and Eustace. It really shows how much they all loved Milliam. I can't get the feeling Instructor Ring was keeping everyone together, too. O-Class 7 relied on him for just as much as we did. Yeah. He wasn't really the center of this group. He was the rock. Everyone drew strength just from his presence. But what are we supposed to do now that he's gone? As if Ash Muse leaving us wasn't bad enough. Muse, or should we call her Duchess Cayenne? It's quite difficult to believe she was putting such plans in place the entire time we knew her. And none of us even feels real. She has a much better grasp on the situation than any of us could have known. Isn't it kind of annoying though? She says she'd take care of Ash, but we have no idea what she's actually planning to do. I don't like it, either. I prefer to speak with Ash in person.
Back already, I see.
Rose. Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming. So much so, that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
terrifying to think.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now. And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne is piloting himself.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others, as if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it. I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too. But that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Eryn, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Right at the end, the Chancellor called Instructor Eryn by his first name. Almost like he knew him well. But when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it...
Huh. That is kind of weird. Hmm?
Allie?
Is there something you're not telling us?
Well...
Allie, please.
You're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Eryn, but Old Class 7's behavior as well. And then there's the fact that Instructor Eryn is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood-related.
Interesting.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out. 14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborne. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborne's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Whoa, so that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Eryn taught me called the Unclouded Eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth. I trust I'm not mistaken?
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle. Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Eryn and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Eryn and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborne's schemes.
Yuna?
Are you angry? Yuna, Instructor Eryn's birth father, doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? And not just him, either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad. Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now! No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna!
What exactly do you want to say?
That's our uni, I suppose.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
You ran the village rounding up all members of Old Class 7. Faced with a fierce energy, they were powerless to resist.
Good. That's everyone.
Yuna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us about?
I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it.
Una gets too much hate for this in this damn game. I love her. She's awesome.
We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne.
Oh, well...
So, you found out, huh?
Please, Una, don't think any less of Reen.
He suffered so much because of Osborne. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece, but he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have. But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Reen is still suffering. Even now.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Reen into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world. And now, his father, Osborne, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Reen must be blaming himself for everything. For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it. To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Uni.
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Reen has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him. And I swear I will. Not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Reen has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did. And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Reen, so that I can thank him in person.
Sheesh, they got us good there. Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Reen has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Do you remember what we told Reen and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first. I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though. Especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Oops.
But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Eryn, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
Hell yeah.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us. And together, we can overcome any challenge.
Right.
There you go. We're from somber to, hyped up. Summer in urban airspace. Panther Girl. Western Army's flagship aerial battleship, Panther Girl.
$1420 hours. We've cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius.
Good. Return to alert level 2. Now, full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest.
Yes, sir.
My, they're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place. I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
We're really at the ready.
Can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
Lady Mildine de Cayenne, training commander of the Ryson Army.
It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
So you claim. But you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two. I imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grand Master in person.
Next game.
However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets. That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality. How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan. No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Eryn or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s? They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. then together they'll start moving forward. The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
You're not wrong. Ash, what are you doing?
Damn it. I never asked for this. You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out.
Alright.
No freaking way.
This is Hector.
Ah, there you are. Been looking for you.
Oh, it's just you guys.
Jubilee the Swift.
What do you mean, just you guys?
You got your memories back then? Huh. So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Crow has his plan.
Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
He never fails to get on my nerves. But you, why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh? Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Absolutely not. I swear, why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Well, you kinda are.
She didn't deny it.
Anyway... What exactly do you plan to do about him?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
Well, damn.
You need to get a hold of yourself.
find them.
Nice work. We're lucky you're here.
You.
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme!
We just know what's going on right now.
You need to beat this. Come on! Think of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this. Do you hear me? Eryn Schwarzer?
And they were interesting, but we're going to skip that if I can. Thank you. Not dealing with that. Prologue, Nightfall End. And that is what we're going to call. I think that's enough. I appreciate it. We got a longer stream today. We got more streams coming today, too. So I just need a break, refresh the vibes a little bit. We'll be back with some, I just don't know what we're going to play. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's enough. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys later today.